Lulibye forever, Valentine's Day, beyond Shakespearean sonnet, lulibye. It doesn't hurt, nothing hurts except small smiles and blushes that flash across the room like tiny sparrows. I fell in love with you on Valentine's Day, Stephanie, but I need more than just 7 minutes. Since my trips to Earth, I've only managed to assemble a few basic facts about humans, condensing them and to 4 overall points. Kids got Reese's, teens got adults got recessions, and seniors got receding. She turned and bolted out the door. She had learnt an important lesson: when a man paid for you, you paid to him. It was her first Valentine's slaughter. The thing at Valentine's Day is that people discover who are single and who to be jealous of. In poetry class, Professor Sappho teaches us how to compose love ballads. She's a swell teacher and all, but I'm not sure I understand her. She's always going on and on about her weekend trips with other goddesses to the island of Lesbos. I poked her in the chest. First of all, yes, it was lacy cards, and love tokens were widely exchanged even in Victorian time. By now, you should know better than to screw with me on historical trivia. Instantly, the pair fell to grope in one another as if each had puffed the magic dragon at a rock concert in Woodstock. Love is the art of seeing eternity in a fleeting glance, a timeless dance about steps. Love is a glimpse of eternity in a fleeting moment, a silent melody played without rules or reason. The language of love requires no translation. The language of trust needs no explanation. The language of honesty needs no interpretation. The language of wisdom requires no noise. The language of kindness requires no words. Did you seriously have my Mr. Pope continued? Now there are cliffs on both coasts. There's an ocean on either coast. I mean, you are a bird. You aren't the smartest creature on earth. Now, you silly bird, find yourself but only bird like you on the West Coast. No Valentine's Day for you. Hands up. How did I get here? Sydney Tucker asked from behind her oversized glasses. No one knows, Mr. Pope smiled. How come no one knows? Kevin asked. Well, there are a bunch of theories that no one can be certain, Mr. Pope said. So there's only one of these birds on the West Coast right now, Wendy Henderson asked. Love blooms like a flower, but only the expression of love fills it with fragrance. At times we fall in love, and we fall in love. We don't realize how deeply we're fallen until we've completely fallen to the romance Neptune adds vibes that are important and which are beautiful, spiritual, and serene world. My Valentine, the strength of love lies in its vulnerability. I love you. I still love you so much that I hate you for it. Rhyme again inside of my head, like a rainbow in the dark. But love lyrics begin to start, never stops again. On Valentine's Day, I think about the people who are dear, how much they add to life's delight whenever they are near. You've always been a total joy, such pleasant company. I very much appreciate our compatibility. On Valentine's Day, we think of those who make our lives worthwhile, those gracious, friendly people who we think of with a smile. I am fortunate to know you. That's why I want to say to a rare and special person, Happy Valentine's Day. I'm not rapping again. Away goes today. Side of my head, the demons begin again and again. God's Valentine gift to love us all was not a bunch of flowers. It was candy or a book to while away the hours. His gift was to become a man so he could freely his sacrificial love for us so you and I could live. He gave us sweet salvation and instruction, good and true, to leave our friends and enemies and love our Savior too. So we give Valentine's Day to Jesus Christ, and our spit and rhymes all day and all night. Side of my head, the lyrics and rhymes begin and again and again and again and again and again and again and again. I'm not in love, so don't forget it. It's just a silly phase I'm going through, and just because I call you up, don't get me wrong. Don't think you got it made. I'm not in love, no. I like to see you, but then again, that doesn't mean you mean that much to me. So if I call you, don't make a fuss. Don't tell your friends about the two of us. Keep your picture upon the wall. It hides a nasty stain that's lying there. Don't you ask me to give it back. I know you don't. I know you know. It doesn't mean that much to me. Your picture doesn't mean that much to me. For real, I'm not lying. I keep on rhyming. But from this moment, life has begun. From this moment, you are the one. Right beside you is where I belong. From this moment on, from this moment, I have been blessed. I live only for your happiness and for your love. I give my last breath. From this moment on, I give my hand to you with all my heart. I can't wait to live my life with you. I can't wait to start. You and I will never be apart. My dreams came true because of you. From this moment, as long as I live, I will love you. I promise this. There is nothing I would love. I want to give from this moment. You're the reason I believe in love, and you're the answer to my prayers from up above. All we need is just the two of us. My dreams came true because of you. From this moment, as long as I live, I will love you. I promise you this. There is nothing I want to give from this moment. I will love you as long as I live. From this moment on, I'll love you as long as I live. From this moment on, I'll love you as long as I live. From this moment on, I'll definitely love you as long as I live. You think that people would have had enough of silly love songs, but I look around me and I see it isn't so. Some people want to fill the world with silly love songs, and what's wrong with that? I'd like to know. Come here, I do again. I love you. I love you. I know that. I love you. I can't explain the feelings plain to me. Now can't you see it? She gave me more. She gave it all to me. Now can't you see? Love doesn't come in a minute. Sometimes it doesn't come at all. I only know that when I'm in it, it isn't silly. Love isn't silly. Love isn't silly at all. I love you. It's true. I love you. I hate that. I love you. I hate that. I need you. Yes, it's true. There's no combination of words I could put on the back of a postcard. No song that I could sing, but I can't. I try for you from the heart. Our dreams, and they are made out of real things, like a shoebox of photographs with a self-toned love, and love is the answer, at least for most of the questions in my heart, like why are we here, and where do we go, and how come it's so hard. It's not always easy, and sometimes life can be deceiving. I'll tell you one thing: it's always better when we're together, and all these moments just might find their way into my dreams tonight. But I know that they'll be gone when the morning light scenes bring new things for tomorrow. You see that they'll be gone too. Too many things I have to do, but all of these dreams might find their way into my day I'd be under the impression I was somewhere in heaven. I was somewhere in heaven with only two, just me and you. Not so many things we got to do or places we got to be. We'll sit beneath the mango tree now, while inside of my head the lyrics begin again and again. Inside of my head, there's a spitting and rhyming again. To hear your voice is a pomegranate wine to me. I draw life from hearing it. Could I see you with every glance? It would be better for me when to eat or drink. Indeed, I'll go down to water with you and come out to you carrying a red fish, which is just right in my fingers. Finally, I will drink life from your lips and wake up from this everlasting sleep, the wisdom of the earth, and a kiss and everything else in your eyes. I kissed her before, so everyone that they all may see my love, and when her lips are pressed to mine, I made a drunken need not wine. When we and her warm lips half open, I fly, could high without beer. Her kisses out my lips, my breast, is there anything sweeter than this hour? For I am with you, and you lift up my heart. For is there not embracing and fondant when you visit me, and we give ourselves up to delights? If you wish to caress my thigh, then I will offer you my breast also. I love how I'd love to slip down to the pond, bathe with you close by on the bank. Just for you, I'd swear I'd wear my Memphis swimsuit, wrapping her end and spit into you inside of my head. The lyrics and rhymes again and again inside of my head. Never ending lyrics, I said. Never ending lyrics, I said. Spit into my head again and again and again and again inside of my head. About why I try to know the future, which cannot be known, or what the Assyrian numbers say. of your fate and my own. Put it away, don't waste your time. Winter will come on and break the lower sea on the rocks while we drink summer's wine. The sea and the white of the winter air. The day hangs like a rose. It drops down to a reach land. Take it before it goes. The music and incense and blood of the bolt lock, delight and pelican, placating the gods, the garden of no minta, well, whose return safe and sound from the farthest west now, showering a host of kisses on every dear friend, but none of us more than lovely Lamia, remembering their boyhood spent under the self-same master, their togas exchanged together. Don't let this sweet day to lack a white maker. No end to the wine jars at hand. No rest for our feet and the sampling fashion. Don't let wine heavy the males conquer on a basis and down in the Thracian drops. Don't let our feast lack for roses or the long lasting parsley or the brief lilies. We'll all cast our decadent eyes and on Damiles, but Damiles won't be parted from that new lover of hers. She's clasping more tightly than the wandering ivy. The snow has vanished already. The grass returns to the fields and the leaves to the branches. Earth alters its state, and the steadily lessening rivers slide quietly past her banks. The grace and the nymphs, and with both of their sisters, is dancing enough lessons her dancers naked. The year amphitheater, and the hour that snatches that kindly day away. Warrant you don't hope for undying things. Winter gives way to the westerly winds. Spring's trampled to root wind by summer and its term. Fruitful autumn pours out its harvest, barely a moment before lifeless winter is back again. Yet swift moons are always repairing celestial losses, while when we have descended to virtuous neat us to rich, toothless and anxious, our keens were only dust and shadow. Who knows whether the gods above will add tomorrow's hours to the total of today? Those who devote to a friendly spirit will escape from the grasping hands of hers hires. When once you're dead, my Torquatus and Mino pronounces his splendid judgment on you. No family, no eloquence, no righteousness can restore you again. Raps in my head. There's a spit in it, rhyming again. What must be wrong with my head? Never stops again. I said and I said, I said and I said, I said and I said, again and again. Side of my head. I hate and I love. Why this I do. If perhaps you ask me, I know well. I know all the pain I have of it. Wrap it in her and spit it. Let us live. Oh, be my lesbia and love each other. And the rumors of the stern old men, let us consider them all worth a dime. Suns can set and rise again. We when once for good. This brief light ends, must sleep on eternal night. Give me 1,000 kisses, then 100, then 100 more, then 100 again. Raps in a mess, I said, and I said, and never ended again and again. Blessed be the day, and the month, and the year, and the season, and the time, and the hour, and the precise moment, and the beautiful country, and the place where I was caught by the two beautiful eyes that bound me. And blessed be the first sweet grief that I felt from falling in love, and the bow and arrows by which I was pierced, and the wounds that reached my heart. Blessed be the many words that I, calling my woman's name, have spread, and the sighs, and the tears, and longing, and blessed be all the poems I spit down all for you. Yes, it's true. And this moment, so gentle and so honest, it seems my woman when she regrets others, that every tongue becomes trembling mute, and eyes do not dare to look. But as she goes, hearing herself lauded benevolently and humility clothed, and seems as if it were a thing to come from heaven to earth to show miracles. She shows herself so delightful to those who gaze upon her that it gives for the eyes a sweetness for the heart that no one who cannot try it can understand. And it seems that from her lip that there moves a gentle spirit full of love, which goes saying to the soul, a sigh. You who pierced my heart through my eyes and awakened the sleeping soul. Look at my anguished life, which love destroys by tormenting it with sighs. He come forth, tearing to pieces with such great force that my frail, vital spirits flee away. Only the outward appearance remains in power, and that little voice which expresses pain. The force of love that destroyed me has come swiftly from your rebel eyes. An arrow shot into my side. The shot came so straight at the first throw. Well, and that soul revived tremblingly, seeing the heart slain on the left side. Everybody rock, rock, and then all day and all night. Again and again, the voices begin. I said and I said again and again, beguiling motion from and fire of my life. You supply a machine. I am warm honey. I am warm honey. I am a sweet cream, and cherries lick me like candy. Today we woke up to 100 yellow suns on the blooming tree. My heart is dark and dramatic. My body aches for you. Be impressed. See me as I am. Every woman has the right to be beautiful. Of a shimmering sea of a blue day when our hearts burned brighter than the sun. Our love was a map to a better world. So how did we wind up here? No gold more precious than this light, no pearls luster warmer than your skin. No one will know how I walked these rooms and hungered for your smell like food. Love is so bright, we see the shadows of the dead, even in the dark. I heard no music until the music was you. All love songs are true. Yes, they're true. All love songs are true. Yes, they're true. I can't stop spitting lyrics for you. Yes, it's true. I can never stop spitting lyrics for you. Yes, it's true. Never stop. I'm all cried out over you. Yes, it's true. I'm all cried out over you. There's a spitting rhyming to you for all of eternity. And there's a spitting rapidly, gentle and graceful is this girl, a fit wife for the gentleman. Since I finally see the lad, how can I be not happy? You came by on slits and a bamboo horse. You walked about my sea, playing with green plums, till mountains crumble, till rivers run dry, till thunder rumbles in winter, till snow falls in summer, and the earth mingles with the sky. Not until then will my love die. If their love can last for an age, why need they stay together night or day? I shed tears as they returned the pearls you gave me. If only we could have met before I was married. No water is wide enough if you cross the sea. No cloud is beautiful, but that crowns the mountain woo. Rhyming to you, spitting, never stop spitting to you. Yes, it's true. The echoes in my head again, rhyming and speaking again and again. Again and again, the endless poetry begins inside of my head. There's that spitting and rhyming again. I said, never endeth in my head, never endeth in my head. Rhyming again and again and again. And there's that rapping I said, I'll never stop rapping again and again. What must be wrong with my head? I love poetry, I begin to speak it again. Not every vow that from the heavens art, every pain and sorrow stillest, and the doubly wretched heart, doubly with refreshment fillest. I am weary with contending, why this pain and desire, peace descending, come into my breast, rampant again about a spring. Let's it blue ribbon, let's blue ribbon once again flutter through the airs, a sweet, well-known sense, portentously street the country. Violets are red, you dream, want to soon come. Listen from far away, sweetheart, spring that you. I've heard you, I love you. There's a rhyming to you, to came a youth, the desirous of knowledge. Tutor me spoke to him in the most godly of arts, which such glorious fruit to the land of our father hath yielded, and the walls of the town from the Sambaka preserved godly names. About the art she is tea, responded the wise one. But she was that, my dear son, here she the state served. What about but the fruits hurt from her? These can be mortal, engender. We doubt. Woo, the goddess seek not the woman in her wrapper for ether and ether. Inside of my head, the voices begin speaking beautiful poetry again. I said, there's that rapping all night and all day. Away goes the day. You're my funky valentine. You always make me feel so fine. My favorite love, my best, my friend, and that is why I want to send a poem to fill you to us your socks. A poem that sings, a poem that rocks, a poem to spin you on your head. And it's if that's not enough for you, I'll up the score and give you two. For you, my funky Valentine. Violets are blue, roses are thorny. Be my Valentine because I am horny. The way you give me that come to bed gaze, they wet the way you touch me. You set me ablaze. You've always had it, that wonderful touch. And I just want to tell you, I still love you so much. Kiss the hell out of me, please. I love you. I love you. I love you so mighty. I wish your pajamas were next to my nightie. But don't be mistaken. Don't be misled. I mean on the washing line and not in bed. Rapping again. I love you for every day of my life. I love you around the clock. I love your body, your mind, and your soul, and not just your massive heart. Raps from the start. I love you more than words can say. I love you more each passing day. You're my life. You're my best friend. My love to you won't ever end. You know your love. You're in love when you can't fall asleep because reality is finally better than your dreams, it seems. There's that spitting, rapping all night and all day. Again and again inside of my head. Never ending lyrics and rhymes till the end of time. But there's no combination of words I could put on the back of a postcard or the rapper from afar inside of my head. The lyrics and rhymes go on. Whoa, my love, my darling, I've hungered for your touch. A long, lonely time, and time goes by so slowly, and time can do so much. Are you still mine? I need your love. I need your love, Godspeed. You're to love to me. Lonely rivers flow to the sea, to the open arms of the sea. Yeah, lonely rivers sigh. Wait for me, I'll be coming home. Wait for me. Well, my love, my darling, I've hungered for your touch. A long, lonely time. Time goes by so slowly, and time can do so much. Are you still mine? I need your love. Oh, I need your love. Oh, I need your love. There's a spit and rhymes from above. I'm Jesus speaking telepathically through me and rhymes from above. Your love is bright as ever, even in the shadows. Baby, kiss me before they turn the lights out. Your heart is glowing, and I'm casting into you. Baby, kiss me before they turn the lights out. In the darkest hour, I search the crowd. I search the crowd. Your face is all I see. I've given you everything, baby. Let me when the lights are out, baby. Let me when the lights are out. Wow, there's a spit and right now. Inside of my head, the voices begin. There's a spit and I'm rapping that and again and again and again and again. Inside of my head, can't believe you were the one who built me up and tear me down like an old abandoned house. What just said when you left? When it left me cold and without a breath. I felt a thousand weight to do because you never worked one for me. Baby, last night was hands down one of the best nights that I've had, no doubt. Between a bottle of wine and a look in your eyes and the Marvin Gaye. But then we danced in the dark under September stars in the pouring rain. And I know that I can't ever tell you enough that all I need in this life is your crazy love. If I never get to see the Northern Lights, or if I never get to see the Eiffel Tower at night, all I need is your hand in my hand. Baby, I could die a happy man. Baby, that red dress brings me to my knees, but that black dress makes it hard to breathe. You're a saint, you're a goddess, the cutest, the hottest, the masterpieces as too good to be true. Nothing's better than you in my wildest dreams. All I know that I can't ever tell you enough, that all I need in this life is your crazy love. Inside my head, lyrics and rhymes again. Do you remember when we met? Then the day I knew you were my babe. I want to tell you how much I love you. Come with me, my love, to the sea of love. I want to tell you how much I love you. Come with me to the sea of love. Do you remember when we met on that day? And that day I knew you were my babe. I want to tell you how much I love you. Come with me to the sea of love. Come with me to the sea of love. Come with me to the sea of love forever. Amen. You may think that I'm talking foolish. You heard that I'm wild and I'm free. You may wonder how I can promise you now this love that I feel for you always will be. But you're not just time that I'm killing. I'm no longer one of those guys. As sure as I live, this love that I give is gonna be yours until the day that I die. I'm gonna love you forever, forever, and ever. Amen. As long as old men sit and talk about the weather, as long as old women sitting down and talk about old men, if you wonder how long I'll be faithful, I'll be happy to tell you again. I'm gonna love you forever and ever. Amen. Love you forever and ever. Amen. And there start rapping again. There steps inside of my head. Voices begin again and again. Never end and I said, never end and I said. The lyrics begin. Love me, sweet. Well, all about art. A feeling, a thinking, a seeing. Love me in the lightest part. Love me in full being. Love me with thine open youth and a frank surrender. With the bound of thy mouth, with a silence tender. Love me with thine azure eyes, made for earnest grantings, taking color from the skies. Can heaven's truth be wanting? Love me with their lids that fall like snow, like as first meeting. Love me with thine heart that all neighbors can't see. A bit beaten. Love me with thine head, hand stretched out, freely open-minded. Let me with thy loitering foot, hearing one behind it. Let me with thy voice that turns sudden fate above me. Let me with thy blush that burns when I murmur. Let me with thy sinking soul break it to love's sight and Satan. Let me with thy thoughts that roll on fruit loving dying. Let me in thy gorgeous airs when the world has crowned thee. Let me kneeling at thy prayers with the angels round thee. Let me peer as muses do up the woodland shady. Let me gately fast and true as a wholesome winsome lady of the hopes that keep us brave farther off and art not here. Let me for the house and grave and so for something higher of us. If thou wilt prove me dear, a woman's love no fable, I will love thee half the year as a man is able. So rapping forever, rapping again and again. I said and I said again and again. Why? There's a spitting and infinite rhymes all day and all night. There's a spitting and hacking up lyrics and rhymes all day and all night. That above my head, the voices and rhymes, the lyrics begin all day and all night. There's that bit I said, inside of my head, the voices begin again and again and again and again. The voices in my head, there's that spitting, rapping, I'm coughing, hacking up lyrics. Yeah, when you dragged dark memories down the hall, packed your bags and you just walked away. There's just nothing I could say. And when you slammed the front door shut, a lot of curtains just opened up, so did my eyes so that I could see. You never really worked up one for me. I never saw it coming. Should have started running a long time ago. I'm picking up the pieces, spending all these years putting my heart back together. Tomorrow at first dawn, when the country starts to whiten, I will set out, you see. I know you're waiting for me. I'll go by the forest. I'll go by the mountain. Away from you, I can no longer remain. I'll walk with eyes fixed onto my thoughts, without seeing outside, nor hearing any noise. Alone, unknown, on my back bent, my hands crossed, forlorn, and the day for me will be night. I'll watch, neither the gold of the fallen evening, nor the sails in the distance descending on a harrow fewer. And when I get there, I will put on your grave a bunch of green holly and bloom and heaver, wrap forever, with a sighing begins in the violins of the autumn sun. Song, my heart is drowned, and a slow sound, languorous and long, pale as with pain, breath follows me within the hours told deep. My thoughts recover the days that are over, and I weep and I go where the winds blow, broken and brief, to and fro. All the winds below, a dead leaf between. I went off this thrust into my pockets all tattered. My jacket suddenly transformed for the better beneath the sky. I went, oh muse, becoming your debtor. Oh, what joy, what splendid loves I dreamed as you stooped word. My only trouser had a big hole. I dreamt of Tom Thumb and picked my rhymes from the road. The green bear became my abode, and my stars in the sky whispered into my soul. I heard them whilst I sat at the roadside when those balmy September evenings applied, feeling the dew on my brow like a wine strong and dark. When rhyming in the midst of the fantastic shade, I plucked from my laces like liars, a serenade from my battered shoes, a foot placed near my heart from the start. There it goes inside of my head. Voices begin again and again, again and again. And then I said, silentium, for the forest and the wood. The more you listen, the more you seem to hear the call of one who's gone, who's vanished from the world. Silentium and echoes from the past come rushing back with mournful sound, and all love and longing. All that's not now, all that's not here, rise up like a great lament. Spitting raps again. Do not love. It's not worth the pain, the heartache, the tears, the endless strain. Do not love. It's a dark and lonely way, a road that leads to grief and sorrow every day. It's time, my friend. It's time. We long to leave this life, a struggle and a pain, to close your eyes and drift away into the silent, peaceful pain. As midnight, the white night goes on and on and on, and somewhere a boat glides through the canals. Its lights reflected in the water. The poet is a man apart. He sees the world through different eyes. He hears a different kind of heart and sings a different kind of song. The prophet speaks with ringing voice. He speaks of truth and liberty, and all who hear him must rejoice, for he has set the captives free. Indeed, never stop spitting, rhyming all night and all day. Side of my head, the voices begin. I said and I said, again and again, what is wrong with my head? Built me up and you tear me down. Like an old abandoned house. What just said when you left? Just left me cold and without a breath. Felt a thousand way too deep. But I guess I let you just get the best of me. You are my fire, the one that I desire. Tell me what, babe, I never wanna hear you say. I want it that way. To hear your voice and a pomegranate wine to me. I draw light from hearing it. Could I see the very glance, rhyming, rapping again inside my head. The lyrics begin. I said, never stop it again. Never stop spitting my love. Never stop spitting. My love is like a red rose that's newly sprung in June. My love is like the melody that sweetly played in tune. A fair art about my bonny lass. So deep in love am I, and I will love thee still, my dear, till the seas gain dry, till the seas gain dry, my dear, and the rocks melt with the sun, and I will love thee, my dear, while the sands of life shall run, and bear the wheel of my only love, and bear the wheel a while, and I will come and get my love. Though it were a 10,000-mile bright star, would I were steadfast as thou art, a bright star, would I were steadfast as my art. Not in the lone splendor, hung aloft tonight, and watching with eternal's lids apart, like nature's patient, a sleepless eremite of the moving waters, after a priest-like task of pure ablution around earth's human shores, or gazing on the new soft fallen mask of snow upon the mountains and the moors. I know yet still steadfast, still unchangeable, pillowed upon my fair love's ripening breast, to feel forever his soft fall and swell, awake forever in a sweet unrest, still to hear her tender taking breath, so on and so live ever, or else a swoon to death. Raps again about my soul can reach when feeling out the sight for the ends of being an ideal grace. I love thee to the level of every day's most quiet need. By sun and candlelight, I love thee freely as men strive for night. I love thee purely as they turn from praise. I love thee with passion put to use in my old griefs and with my childhood's faith. I love you till the end of the day, forever and ever. I love you forever and ever. I stop rapping ever. Every little thing that you do, I'm so in love with you. I love you forever and ever and ever, and it just keeps getting better. Valentine, won't you be my Valentine? Introduce your heart to mine, be my Valentine. Sometime we could run and play like summertime with storybooks and nursery rhymes. So be my Valentine, a candy heart anyone could. You could have a candy heart You're the sweetest of all sweethearts. Won't you give your heart to me? Can't you see? I love you, my Valentine. Won't you be my Valentine? And won't you share your space with mine, and beat my Valentine candy heart? If anyone could, you could have my candy heart. You could have my candy heart. You beat mine, beat my Valentine. I'm driving a big lazy car, rushing up the highway in the dark. I got one hand steady on the wheel, and one hand trembling over my heart, and it's pounding, baby, like it's gonna bust right on through, and I ain't gonna stop till I'm alone again with you. A friend of mine became a father last night. When we spoke, in his voice I could hear the light. I started spitting and rhymes all day and all night. Inside of my mind, the voices and rhymes. Inside of my mind, again, the voices and rhymes. Never thought of this as funny. It speaks another world to me. I want to be your Easter bunny. I want to be your Christmas tree. I'll strip the world that you must live in of all its God-forsaken greed. I'll apply the tar out of your feathers. I'll pluck the thorns out of your feet. You and me, yes indeed, you and me. And I choose your sanctuary. I want to wash you with my hair. I want to drink of sacred fountains and find the richest hidden there. I eat the lotus and peyote. I want to hear the cage birds sing. I want the secrets of the temple. I want the finger with the ring. And if you make me your religion, I'll give you all the room you need. I'll be the drawn of your breath. I'll be the cup if you should bleed. I'll be the sky above the games. I'll be the vast and stormy sea. I'll be the lights that guide you inward. I'll be the visions you will see. I'll be the visions you will see. I'll be the visions you will see. Yes, indeed. I'll be the visions you will see. Yes, indeed. I'm gonna cry out over you up the hill. There's that rhyming all day. Voices begin all night and all day. Something wrong with my head. There's that rapping again. I can't believe you were the one to build me up and tear me down. Never gonna dance again. These broken wings ain't got no wisdom. So I know it's easy to pretend. I know you're not a fool. I should have known better than to cheat a friend and waste this gift that I've been given. It was easy to pretend. No, you're not a fool. Western wind, when will thou blow? That the small rain down can rain. Christ, that my love were in my arms and in my bed again. True love is a durable fire in the mind, ever burning, never sick, never dead, never cold, from itself, never turning. I think of love, I think of you, your arms uplifted, tying your hair in plaits above, the line shape of your arms and shoulders, the soft curve of your winding head. No melody is sweeter, nor could Orpheus so have bewitched. I think of this, and all my universe becomes perfection. But were you in my arms, dear love, this happiness would take my breath away. No thought could match that ecstasy. No song encompass it. No other words. If I should think of love, I'd think of you. If I should think of love, I'd think of you. Of all my loves, this is the first and the last. The end autumn of my years has grown a secret fern, a violet in the grass, a final leaf where all the rest are gone. Would that I could give all and more, my life, my word, my thoughts, my arms, my breath, my future, my love eternal, endless, infinite, yet brief, as all loves are all and hopes, though they endure. You are my sun and stars, my night, my day, my season, summer, winter, my sweet spring, my autumn song, the church in which I pray, my land and ocean, all that the earth can bring of glory and sustenance, all that might be divine, my alpha and my omega, and all that was ever mine. Sky shy love, I think of you as the morning air brushes the window pane, and how much time of all it takes to know the movement of your arm, the steps you take, the curves along your head, your ears, your hair, for all of this, each hand, each finger, each lip, each breath, each sigh, each word and sound of voice and tongue, I would require in age to contemplate. For your heart, your mind, your thoughts, all of these, to love them all I need at least 5 centuries indeed.